Okay. All right. Good morning, hockey fans. We are back. Game 2 in Duluth at one of the oldest and coldest rinks in the Duluth area, Freiburger Arena. The puck has been dropped, and it's game on this morning. Minneapolis Storm taking on the Rochester Mustangs. Van Allert picks up a loose puck, fires it on, saved by the Rochester goaltender. Melhoff keeps it in the other side, gets another shot on net, saved by the Rochester goaltender. Good check there by Moyer behind the net. And looks like the net is shaken loose, so we'll get a whistle. Face-off coming to the left side of the Rochester goaltender. We've got the Kutzer-Moyer four-pole line out here, backed up by Melhoff and Van Allert. Melhoff again keeping the puck in the zone. Here's four-pole. Rowan tries for a centering pass that's broken up, brings it behind the net. Trying to ring it around. Pass in front to Moyer. Nice shot there, saved by the Mustangs goaltender. Melhoff keeps it in. Dumps it to four-pole. Sends it down low to Kutzer. Kutzer back to Moyer. Moyer backhand shot. Nice save. Storm doing a good job controlling the flow of the game here early on. That's Melhoff. He's going to centering pass to Moyer. And he scores! Good job by the Storm applying pressure, controlling the flow of the game. All the play so far early on has been down in the Rochester zone, and we get rewarded for it. Nice goal there by Moyer. Conlon dumps it in. Anderson giving chase. Both Miller and Conlon battling hard behind the net. Puck finally comes loose, but it's controlled by Hansen. Sends it back into Anderson. His backhand shot goes wide. Anderson now with the puck again. Shot deflected. Conlon kicks it back to the point. Boyce sends it back in. Picked up by Conlon. His centering pass is covered up by the Mustangs goaltender. It's been all Storm so far here early in the first. Cal keeping the puck in as T1 Ortiz gives chase in the corner. Puck shakes loose, back to Van Allert. Shot is saved. Flum picks it up and sends another shot in. Puck is still loose to the side of the net. Mustangs are finally able to break the puck out of the zone. They get a shot on net, but it goes wide. Nice cross-ice pass by T1 Ortiz to Franson, who dumps it in. And the Storm will get a change here. Kutzer and Moyer now back on the try, controlling the puck in the corner. Mustangs finally get the puck out of the zone again, and we will not get an icing call. Plum picks it up behind the net. He's skating out with some speed across center ice. Fancy move, gets dumped, and Moyer gives chase in the corner. Moyer again with the puck behind the net, centering pass, but it's picked off by the Mustangs. Melhoff keeps it in. And Moyer, who's been all over the place early on here, is battling again in the corner. Boyce now gives chase as the puck goes back into the Rochester zone. They clear, and the Storm regain. Boyce shot goes wide. Anderson gives chase. Centering pass slips through and back over the point where Melhoff keeps it in. Anderson again giving chase. Sends it out to the point. No one was there. Von Auert picks it up and good play catch with Melhoff here. And the puck is deflected out of play. With 10:19 left to go in the first, it's 1-0 Storm. Storm win the draw, take possession, bring it down, and we're going to get an icing. Kind of jamming things up here at center ice, not allowing Rochester to spend much time in the Minneapolis zone. You got a whistle?
Too many guys.
Too many men on the ice.
Okay, I don't know. The Wi-Fi's at.
Sometimes they have, when you have the puck coming right up at the player's bench, guys coming in out.
That's right, Kurt. Yep. The call is too many men on the ice. Puck was floating around near the Minneapolis bench. We're changing it up, and we got caught on that.
Puck hit him in the skates right when he was coming off, right off the bench.
So with about 9.5 minutes to go in the first, the Storm will work to kill this one off. Smart play by Franzen to dump it in. Boyce trying to hold the line. He gets knocked down. May have got away with the trip there, but it's okay. We'll take it. And we'll get an icing. 8:43 to go in the period. Minute 5 left to go on the power play for the Mustangs. I'm not sure that Scotterud has received a actual shot on goal yet. And that can be a little challenging for a goaltender. And
I couldn't start it. Every time I'd started it, would end up
I tell you what, we gave him a lift over to the rink today, and he was very dialed in. We had a little small talk, but he was certainly focused, and you can see that early on here. Rochester now controlling the puck in the Storm zone. Tried to get a centering pass off, but was broken up by Von Auert. And here comes Forpole across the line. He's looking to get a shot off. He does, and it's gloved by the Mustangs goaltender, and we'll get a face-off back down in their zone. I'd like to give a shout out to St. Maine Sporting Goods, one of our sponsors. Here's Cutzel right in front, gets a shot off, and a nice save by the Mustangs goaltender. As I was saying, we'd like to give a shout out to St. Main Sporting Goods, one of our team sponsors this year. Helped put together some really good swag for the boys. Been around doing this, supporting the Storm Association for a long time. Thank you, St. Mains. About 30 seconds left to go on this penalty kill. As Rochester gains control and breaks it out. They're able to get the puck into the Storm zone. That shot was blocked by Anderson. And we'll have an offsides. Storm control off the draw, but it's dumped back into their zone by Rochester. Storm back at full strength. As Hansen controls the puck in his own zone. Puck back out to the point, shot on and saved by Scatteroo. Puck back in front. Saved by Scotty. Puck is still loose, but the whistle is blown, and nice save there with a lot of traffic in front. Storm having a little challenge here, trying to clear the puck out of the zone, but good job by Aiden to cover that thing up. Storm on the draw. Von Howard kicking it out to Mosley. Disrupted by the Mustangs D. Up still inside the Storm zone as they try and break it out the other side. Centering pass broken up by T1 Ortiz, and nice pass by Carlos. Here's Mosley now across the line into the Mustang zone. Puck kind of tied up along the wall on the far side there. T1 Ortiz gets it, centering pass to Franzen. Covered up by the Mustangs goaltender. A little action in front there, but no calls. See the face-off come back out to the left-hand side of the Rochester 10D. Got Franzen, T1 Ortiz, and Mosley backed up by Flum and Von Howard.
Penalty coming on us, I think.
We got a delayed penalty now on Minneapolis as Rochester brings the puck into their zone. Centering pass goes wide. Minneapolis looking to get control of it. Scatterwood finally freezes it, and we got a penalty on Franzen, it looks like. Kurt, did you see what the call was?
Holding.
Holding. We got a holding on Franzen with 6:17 left to go in the first.
I didn't see the actual infraction.
No.
Just saw the signal.
Well, we never see the infraction when it's on our team, right? Isn't that
Oh.
All right, looks like we're getting a second penalty. All right, we're going to go 5-on-3 here. We got Franzen in the box for holding. Looks like Cal is serving a penalty for what exactly, I'm not sure. Perhaps someone was not too happy with the call, and that resulted in the second penalty. So about 6 minutes left to go in the first. We're going to work hard here to
Nice.
well, first of all, get the puck out of the zone. Nice play there. Rochester now centering pass is busted up by Boyce.
Nice.
He kicks it over to Melhoff. Tommy will bounce it off the boards and kick it out of the zone. No icing here. Good job, boys. Rochester will regroup in their own zone and break it out. Good spacing so far here by Kutzer, Boyce, and Melhoff. That shot goes wide. Rochester fires again, wide. Boyce will give chase. He picks it up. They'll bring it out of the zone and chip it off the boards. We'll get a quick change. We get some fresh legs back on the ice. Melhoff again picks it back up in her own zone, chips it off the boards, and sends it out. Rochester sends it back deep into the Minneapolis zone. Hansen fires around the boards to Von Auer. That goes off his stick. Picked back up by the Mustangs. Shot on goal is deflected wide by Scotterud, not in play. So with 4:30 left to go in the first, we got 14 seconds left on the 2 penalties here. Storm doing a really good job to kill this one off, but got to keep it up for another 14 seconds. Up back out to the point. It's fired just wide right. Mustangs with the puck behind the net, trying to make something happen. And Storm's back at full strength as a shot comes back in on Scotterud. He makes a nice save. He's tracking that thing all the way from the blue line. Good save there by Aiden. Really good job in killing that one off.
Oh, they look great.
Yeah, super steady out there. Good spacing. Fun to watch. Let's hope we stay out of the box for a bit now. Steven Ortiz picking up the puck in his own zone. Able to chip it out, and here comes Franson. He's got Mosley in front. Franson looking to take a shot. He does. It's deflected wide. Centering pass in front. Oh, just slips over Steven Ortiz's stick. Boyce gets a shot off from the corner, and that goes wide. Melhoff down in the corner to Franson. Franson back to Melhoff. Tommy's shot goes wide. Mosley now giving chase. Boyce holds it on, fires another shot on net. It's covered up by the Mustangs goaltender. 3:36 left to go in the first. In this tournament, they're resurfacing the ice after every 2 periods. So we'll get a resurface after the first and be back shortly after that. Corporal now with the puck in the corner, aided by Moyer. They battle for possession. Corporal comes out with it. He's behind the net. He's looking to do something. Centering pass is blocked. Von Auer now coming down in the corner to press. Good job by Von Auer at center ice to chip the puck back in the zone. One tries to hold, and we'll get an offsides. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Got the Corporal, Kutzer, Moyer line out there right now with Hansen and Boyce backing him up on D. Hansen gets the puck and chips it back in the Mustang zone, but they quickly break it out. Boyce picks up back in the Minneapolis zone. Picks it to Moyer. Moyer over to Kutzer. Here comes Kutzer down the right-hand side. He's got Corporal with him. Nice pass there. Corporal back. Boy, nice break out there. Great pass from Kutzer. Corporal didn't have a great shot. He spun around and got the backhander to go, and we're up 2-0. Storm control off the draw. Hanson ships it up to Common. Key and Anderson give chase. Able to temporarily keep the puck in the zone, but the Mustangs break it out. Back in the Storm zone, but they didn't have numbers. Here comes the Mustangs now. That shot is deflected off Boyce's stick and it goes out of play. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first. It's 2-0 Storm. Face off back down in the Storm zone. Controlled by Von Auer behind the net. His breakout pass to Miller goes off his stick, and Mustangs keep it in the zone. Melhoff to Conlon now on the other side. Conlon brings it across the line. He gets tripped up, and we'll get an offsides. And Ortiz pushing that draw forward as the Storm get it across the line and keep it in the zone. Von Auer picks it up and fires it into the corner. Cranston to Mosley. Mosley tried to center it. It's kind of hung up in the back of the net, but still in play. Mosley now with the puck. Back to Melhoff. Melhoff can't keep it on his stick. And here comes Rochester. That shot goes just wide. Melhoff picks it back up in the Storm zone, kicks it over to Von Auer. Storm will regroup here with just under a minute to go. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. They finally do momentarily. Now it's just sort of being batted around here in the neutral zone, and here comes Rochester. That shot deflected by Melhoff, comes off the boards, and Scotty referees it with 26 seconds left to go in the period.
Rocket next week.
Rochester taking possession off the draw. Shot is blocked in front by Boyce. Picked up back in the neutral zone and into the Mustang zone, where Moyer gets chase and along the boards. Just under 10 seconds left to go. Rochester clears, and they'll probably do it for the first period here this morning. All right, so the Storm looking pretty good here in the first period. And up 2-0. As mentioned earlier, they're going to resurface the ice now, and we'll come back for play here in about 15 minutes.
Are you gonna zoom?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna stop it.
Kill it.
Yep.
All right, Storm fans, welcome back. We're live back in Freiburger Arena, getting ready to start the second period. Zamboni has done its job, and now just about a couple minutes away from puck drop. If you're just tuning in and missed the first period, the Storm are up 2-0. We pretty much dominated and controlled the first part of the first period. Had a couple penalties. Had a 5-on-3 situation in favor of Rochester, but were able to kill it off. And I wasn't sure about that second penalty on that 5-on-3, but the first one was on Franzen. The second one, which happened simultaneously, was on Cal. But again, great job by the Storm for fighting that one off. Scatterwood's been really good in net so far. Let's see if we can get some of that pressure going that we applied early on in the first period and get a quick goal here to start the second. Kurt, can we just zoom in on Moyer in the penalty box for a second? He's doing a hell of a job over there. You know, it's not easy. It's cold. He actually put the mittens on for that, but you can tell he's prepared.
Yeah, he doesn't get the roof like the people in the clock box there.
But he doesn't need it.
I guess not.
No.
He looks pretty comfy.
Yeah, he does. All right, speaking of Moyer, Jack Moyer's out there on the right side of Cutzer with 4 pull to the left. And we got Flum and Hansen backing him up on D. We're underway here to start the second period. Here's Cutzer now, inside the Rochester zone. Centering pass to 4 pull is saved by the Rochester goaltender. Moyer breaks that thing up, and Cutzer gives chase now behind the net. Cutzer's centering attempt, again broken up, and Mustang is clear. One passes it to Moyer, comes across the line.
Oh, nice pass.
It for Cutzer, nice pass there. Cutzer just loses it. With Flum able to hold, he's going to get a shot here. He shoots, saved by the Mustangs goaltender, and he hangs on. Nice little drop pass there by Moyer. Good rush by the Storm. Some good momentum here to start out the second. Anderson on the draw, supported by Conlon and Miller. Shot by Grace just gets deflected wide. Centering pass back by Anderson, who's disrupted in front. Conlon applying a lot of pressure behind the net. But the Mustangs are able to break it out and are now operating back in the Storm zone. Here's Boyce now with the pass to Miller as he comes across center ice. He's looking to get a shot off. Nice centering pass for Anderson, but he just couldn't connect. Puck slips back, and Rochester gains control, and here they come across center ice. Good back check there by Miller. Anderson flips it up and over and down the ice for an icing. .13:06 left to go in the second. 2-0 Storm. Face-off coming back down in the Storm zone to the right side of Scatterwood. Steven Ortiz on the draw, supported by Mosley and Franzen. And Flum and Van Auwert backing him up, and that's Van Auwert behind the net. The puck. Breakout pass to Mosley, whose tip to Steven Ortiz was disrupted by the Mustangs. They hold the line, and that shot goes just wide. Another nice tip by Mosley to Steven Ortiz. Here comes Carlos across the line. He shoots, and he scores! Nice breakout play there by the Storm, and nice low shot by Carlos makes it 3-0 with 12:45 left to go in the second. Face off one and brought back down in the Mustang zone. Storm again applying a lot of pressure here as Cutzer breaks up that pass and kicks it back to Hansen. Hansen's shot deflected. Moyer can't quite get to it. And the Mustangs temporarily break it out. And now bring it back down to the Storm zone. But they just as quickly kick it back down into the Rochester end. Good pressure there by Forble. Puck picked up by Moyer. Moyer back to Rowan. Leaves it back for Boyce. Boyce can't get the shot off, but tips it back to Forble. Forble back down to Kutzer. Kutzer gives chase. Puck slips across to Moyer. Back in front of the net for Boyce, but his backhander goes wide. Boyce now in the corner. Puts it back to Forble. Forble shot with a lot of traffic in front. That's deflected wide. Big check there as Hansen gets a nice shot off. That's saved by the Mustangs goaltender. Mustangs finally get possession and break the puck out. And we'll also get a change. Storm just as quickly break the puck out of their zone, but can't handle it at center ice. No offsides there. As the Storm give chase. The puck controlled briefly by Rochester back behind the Storm goal. Storm now breaking it out with Miller, Conlon, and Anderson giving chase. Again, nice start to the period here. Somewhat similar to what we experienced in the first period, with a lot of pressure by the Storm and a lot of time spent down to the Rochester end. But here comes Rochester on a 2-on-1. Nice play there by Mosley to break up that pass, and the puck will slip out of play, and we'll get a face-off back down in the Storm zone. Good job by Sully there to break that one up. 10:17 left to go in the second. 3-0 Storm. Teven Ortiz on the draw. Forced to Bonauer. Back in the Storm zone. The boy sends it to Teven Ortiz, but his pass is disrupted by the Mustangs. And we'll get an offside.
Nice blue line defense there.
Even Henry had his hand up in the air calling the offsides. I like it. Boy, Teven Ortiz controlling the play off the face-off there. He gets bumped down. As the Mustangs now break the puck out of their zone. Carlos perhaps a little frustrated there, broke that one up, and Mosley's shot just goes wide. Up back in front of the net as Mosley battles, but Rochester gains control and they come out with some numbers. Good poke there by Bonauer, and we should have an offsides here. Kutzer wins this draw and puts it back to Hansen. Hansen over to from the Moyer. He'll send it into the Mustang zone, but we're going to get an icing. Face off back down to the right-hand side of Scotterud. Controlled by Flum. Nice pass there to Kutzer. Kutzer to Moyer, back to Kutzer. Here comes Kutzer across the line. He's got Moyer in front. Kutzer gets a shot off, but it's blocked. Rochester picks it up momentarily, but Kutzer fires it back into the corner. When Moyer gets chased, his centering pass is deflected. Kutser's rolling around as Forble tried to get a shot off.
Whoa.
And now Flum will come back down into pinch. Sends it to Kutzer. Kutzer's pass to Moyer. Broken up by the Mustangs, and they'll bring this thing out, back across the line, and into the Storm zone. Puck slips right across the line, and we'll get another offsides ball. 8:30 left to go in the second. 3-0 Storm. Storm win the draw, and Anderson gets it over the line. He's going to battle for it in the corner, supported by Conlon. They kick it back out to Melhoff. He's going to take his shot off here. Nice shot there. Is saved by the Rochester goaltender with a lot of traffic in front. Good shot and nice save. Face off back down to the Rochester zone. Anderson wins the draw. Melhoff gets another shot off, but that goes wide. Miller gets chase. Miller back to Van Allen. He dumps it back into the corner. Anderson now picks it up behind the net, sends it to Conlon. Conlon centering pass for Miller is just disrupted, and here comes Rochester. Good positioning there by Van Allen. Oh! Pass goes off of Melhoff's stick, but Scotter, who hasn't seen much action here in the second period, was quick to jump on that one.
I think it was awfully nice of Tommy to give Scoots a little action there.
Someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah. It's getting cold.
Keep him fresh.
That's right.
Just making sure it's
Give Tommy some props there. I like that. All right, here's Steven Ortiz. Tried to get a pass to Franzen, but picked off by the Mustangs. There's a Storm regroup. Voice back, pass back to Hansen, slips by him, and a little battle along the far wall. Boyce picks it back up, sends it to Mosley. Mosley to Steven Ortiz. That's a couple of nice quick breakout passes by Mosley. We get the puck back down to the Rochester zone. Hansen will almost hold the line, but here comes Rochester on a breakaway. They shoot. Nice save there by Scott. Good positioning. And we'll now have an icing, and the faceoff will come back down in the Storm zone. Good little test there for Aiden, but he came out. His positioning was good. He took that shot, I think, right off the face mask. And still 3-0 game here. Form picks up the loose puck off the draw. Moyer sends a centering pass to Forple. Forple brings it across the line. Forple tried to get a shot off Ethan, but still gains control of the puck in the corner. Plum is able to keep it in. His shot goes wide. Plum pinches and keeps the puck down in the corner. Rochester gains possession, and they'll break it out of the zone.
Way
offside there.
Wow.
That'll slow things down. The Storm will get a change, and it's 6:14 left to go in the second. Here comes Miller now. Miller tries to feed a pass to Anderson, who's just a little too far in front, but he gains control of the Rochester zone. Puck being batted around a little bit right now as the Storm try and clear. They're unsuccessful in that clearing attempt, and Hansen gets chased in the corner. Conlon's pass bounces off a couple sticks, and Rochester sends it back in. Still unable to clear as Conlon battles for it along the far wall. Van Auer takes a check, but sends it back into the Rochester zone. Von Howard picks up the center.
Oh, beauty.
One in. Just deflected off of T1 Ortiz's stick. Thought we almost had one there. Storm keeping the puck in the zone. That's T1 Ortiz in the corner. Mosley gives chase, and we got a penalty.
Slashing
Rochester.
penalty.
Yeah, Carlos took that slash, and the Mustangs are going to the box with 4:48 left to go in the second. Carlos will take the draw. Nice play by Flum to come in and pinch. We kept the puck in the Rochester zone for a second there. Rochester now breaks it out and brings it all the way back down in the Storm. Bell takes a hard check there, but Boyce picks it up and the Storm are coming back out. Cross ice pass to Franzen was broken.
Cal looks pretty shaken up
Cal,
back there.
just now is able to get up off the ice. And I think Franzen picked up a penalty there. Cal slowly skating back to the bench here. Franzen goes to the box. What did they call Franzen for, though? Did you see that?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was looking back at Cal.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not sure what the penalty on Franzen is for, but we're 4-on-4 here for about a minute 30. With another offsides. Boyce with the puck back in the Storm zone. He kicks it out to Moyer, who sends it to Kutzer. Storm control the zone. And a big check there by Moyer along the near wall as the Storm regained possession. And here comes Kutzer. Kutzer looking for a centering pass. That's broken up by the Mustangs. Kutzer now controlling in the corner. He's holding along the boards there for a second. Melhoff keeps it in, sends it back to Kutzer. His centering pass goes all the way back to Von Howard. That shot is saved. Kutzer now behind the net, looking for a centering pass. He gets it in front to Miller. And nice save by the Rochester goaltender. Nice centering pass. Thought Miller was going to put that one home, but the Rochester attendee made a nice save. And we have 15 seconds left to go on the Mustangs penalty and 38 seconds left to go on the Storm penalty. With 3:02 left to go in the second. Storm up by 3. Anderson wins that draw and controls the puck back behind the net. Miller picks up the loose puck and sends it back to Von Howard. Von Howard to Hansen. He'll keep the puck deep into the Rochester zone as the Mustangs are now back at full strength. Breakout pass goes wide, and they'll get an icing with 7 seconds left to go on the Storm penalty. Face off back down in the Rochester zone. They win it, but disrupted by Miller. And picked up by Hansen, who sends it back in, and both teams now at full strength. Hansen skates the puck back into the Storm zone. Pass to Conlon. Off his stick. And now back over to Mosley. Mosley gets it out of the zone to Conlon, and he sends it down deep into the Mustangs corner. Mustang player goes down as he tried to retrieve the puck, and Storm take control. Puck back out to Boyce at the point. His shot is broken up in traffic. Mosley's centering pass goes all the way back to Cal, who's back on the ice. And Mustangs are finally able to clear. Boyce getting chased in the corner, and we'll have an icing. Minute 28 left to go in the second. 3-0 Storm. I'm not sure the official shot count here this morning, but
I had about 8 shots in the last 5 seconds. They're peppering the net back there.
Storm seem to be dominated in that category right now. Nice shot there from Cal, saved by the Rochester goaltender. They're battling for the puck behind the net. Franson picks it up, bounces it off the boards to Boyce. He sends a pass back into Franson, who just couldn't keep it in the zone there. A lot of pressure from the Mustangs, but Boyce's pass to Tielan Ortiz. His shot is right on and saved by the Rochester goaltender. But 11:15 here local time Saturday morning, and I'm already thinking about lunch. And if there's a Red Cow nearby, I would certainly be there as soon as this game is over. Red Cow is one of our team sponsors, and we greatly appreciate their support this season. Storm controlling the puck again here in the Rochester zone. Forpel misses a check and runs into the boards, but stays on the play. Good check there by Kutzer. And kept in by Forpel. Forpel's all over the place on this shift right now with a ton of energy as Moyer gets dumped behind the net. Here come the Mustangs. They got a 2-on-1. That's broken up by Boyce. Centering pass is broken up by Kutzer. Nice back check there. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Here comes Forpel. Rowan looking to get a shot off here. Shoot! Boyce fan on a shot there with about 3 seconds left to go, and we're going to make sure he hears about that later today.
You know, I think they're missing out on a concessions opportunity here. They could be selling fry burgers, right?
Yeah, no kidding. You ever had a fry burger?
Maybe Red Cow can do something like that.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so after 2, the score is 3-0 in favor of the Storm, and it's pretty much been all Storm here this morning. Moyer having a chat with the refs right now. What do you think they're talking about, Kurt?
Good question.
Physics?
World Cup, maybe?
World Cup, possibly, yeah.
Anything's possible.
Kurt, any thoughts on the game so far?
Probably very similar to yours. It looks pretty one-sided.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Every once in a while, Rochester's broken out with the puck. They just haven't haven't gotten good opportunities.
Yeah, a couple times they did. We had some nice back checks. We were able to break the play up. Also give a shout out to the Storm too. Guys have been breaking the puck out of our zone a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, they've been looking pretty good.
Nice job by the wingers to get that breakout pass out. And let's keep it going here in the the third period. As we're getting ready for a puck drop here. Storm on the draw, Forkle gives chase. Center and Pasco slips back out of the zone. And it's picked up by Von Auwert back in the Storm zone. Melhoff's pass slips through almost everyone and goes back down into the Mustangs and where Cutzer gets chase. Here comes Rochester all alone. That shot goes over the top of the net. Cutzer's all over that guy, and we're going to get a penalty here for hooking. So just a minute in here, Storm are going to have to fight another one off as Cutzer goes for hooking. Good pressure there, just got a little overly aggressive and got called for it. Storm win the draw, and here comes Conlon over the line. He'll dump it back in and take a big check at the same time. Nice work, Henry. Miller applying some pressure here, trying to control the puck behind the net. He gets dumped, and Rochester picks up the puck. Here come the Mustangs over the line. Shot on goal is sent wide. As Boyce now controls, kicks it over to Hansen. Centering pass broken up by Hansen, and the Mustang shot goes wide. The shot from the point was tipped in front. Deflected wide. And
penalty on them.
we've got a delayed penalty right now in Rochester as Miller brings in his centering pass goes off Conlon's skate. And whistle is blown, and we'll go 4-on-4 here for just over a minute. Okay, face off back down in the Mustang zone. Mosley takes the draw. Nice poke check there by Von Auwert to control the play, and kind of a quick whistle. As the puck appeared to be a little loose there, but a whistle nonetheless, and we'll have a face off to the right-hand side of the Mustangs goaltender. Mosley again on the draw. He now gives chase in the corner. Mustangs trying to take the puck out. Cal holds the line and fires a shot over the top of the net. Mustangs clear. Franson picks it up. Franson to Plum. Plum the back to Von Auwert. His pass just a little too far in front of Franson. Just play there by Forkle. He keeps the puck in the Rochester zone. Moyer comes in for a big shot.
Penalty
Unfortunately,
coming on
going to get called for that. They're saying he got an elbow up there. I don't know. Looked like a pretty clean check. He's playing the puck. don't know, Kurt, what'd you think about that one? It looked like a clean check from here to get an elbow out.
You know, I saw his arm come out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was after the fact. Sometimes I think when they have a big hit on the boards, they've just been calling it.
All right, so we're still playing 4-on-4 hockey here as Moyer goes to the box to say hi to Dad. And another penalty? On Rochester, okay. Okay, so we've got a 4-on-3 right now as Rochester has 2 guys in the box. And Boyce gets the puck at the point. His shot, saved by the Rochester goaltender, and goes wide where it's picked up by Forple. Forple looking to make a play, sends it back in front. That one just missed Hutcher's. Hutcher picks it up though, and his backhand is saved by the Rochester goaltender. Good forecheck there by Forple. And Melhoff just cannot quite hold the line on that one. But he brings it back across the line. Dumps it to Boyce. Boyce back to Melhoff. That would have been a heck of a one-timer. Really good job by the boys there moving that puck around.
Boy, the boys set that up nice.
Nice save by the Rochester goaltender, too. That was fun to watch.
Yes, it was.
Be nice to have a replay of that, too, wouldn't it?
It sure would. I think I'll put that on the highlight clip, though.
Okay,
that was
I like
nice.
it.
That was a nice
Yeah.
play.
All right, so we're still 4-on-3 here in favor of the Storm. And for about another 10 seconds. Hansen's shot deflected right there. Rochester now breaking it out. And we're going to play 4-on-4 here for about another minute. Bouncing puck is loved by Scotterud, and we'll get a whistle. Was checked there by Hansen. Followed up by another good play by Von Aller to control, but Mustangs hold on to it, keep the puck in, and send a shot just wide. Von Aller's pass to Anderson just slipped by him. Rochester got another shot, but good pad save there by Scotterud. Clock ticking down on these penalties. Moyer gets out of the box, and we'll be on a power play for about 9 seconds. Both teams now at full strength. And Storm having a hard time just getting the puck out of the zone right now. It looks like they're finally able to regroup as Franzen sends a pass to T1 Ortiz. Carlos gets it over the line, takes a check. Rochester now breaking it out, and they've got a 2-on-1. Shot goes wide. Franzen pokes it out, and T1 Ortiz gives chase. Mosley picks it up on the other side to T1 Ortiz. Poke check by Melhoff and kept in the zone.
Oh!
Big hit there by Tommy, and he'll go straight to the box. Clean.
Um,
Elbow up.
I don't think I didn't see an elbow, but I thought it was unnecessary, and he was not going for the puck. He came in looking all the way to drill him. And according to the Bantam rules,
You got to be playing the puck.
you should be playing the puck. Yeah, that's right.
All right, here we go. Though we got a breakaway going the other way. Here's Forpole. Makes a nice move. Goalie's helmet comes off. Huh? It's a Forpole.
What did he do? Throw his helmet on it?
I thought he was going to put that thing home. Nice save by the goaltender. .8:27 left to go in the third. Storm up by 3. Minute 49 to go on the Mustangs' power play. Boyce's shot is deflected, goes over the top of the net. Moyer picks it up in the corner though, fights off the check. Puck comes back out to Hansen. His shot is deflected just wide. Rowan now sends it back to Hansen. Just a little wide. Moyer sends it back into the zone. Boyce keeps it in as Forpole gives chase. And here come the Mustangs. Nice job by Hansen to pick that pass off. Make sure the puck stays outside of the Minneapolis zone. Puck sent back on the Minneapolis bench, and we'll get a whistle.
Well, things are getting a little chippy out there,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't blame the refs for calling it a little bit tighter just to keep it under control.
That's a good point.
Kind of saw what happened in that Duluth game last night when it got real chippy, and they didn't call anything, and pretty soon there was fights breaking out.
Yeah, if you don't start to make some of those calls, you can lose control of the game pretty quickly. And
Yeah, and hockey's a pretty intense sport. You got guys out there with sticks and hitting each other. Tempers can flare pretty fast.
good play by Aiden to send the puck back behind the net. We're Storm now control and bring it out of the zone. Cal flips it back in. Conlon gives chase. Conlon sends it back out to Cal. He gets a nice shot off, but it's deflected just wide by the Rochester goaltender. Back check by Mosley to break that one up, and we'll get an offsides. Rochester's shot is blocked by Aiden, and we'll get a whistle with 6:01 left to go in the third. It's always fun to watch Carlos win those draws, push the puck forward, and then the other team see him charging at them with a ton of speed. Yeah. It's like, what the hell's going on here? Rochester able to win the draw. Shot from the point is deflected by Forpole. Back up, send it across, and that shot goes just over the top of the net. As Moyer delivers another big hit, he's going to go back to the box. Okay, so with 5:41 left to go in the third, gonna fight off another penalty kill here. Rochester able to keep the puck in the Storm zone.
This one.
Temporarily, but Storm were able to clear. And now Kretzer getting the puck across the line. Just kind of dumps it in where Forpo's going to give chase and apply a little pressure as we work to kill this one off. Melhoff is able to hold it at the line, can't get a good shot off though. Good pinch by Von Aller to keep the puck in the zone.
Oh, come on.
And we're going to get another penalty.
Rowe, I think it's Rowe going. Don't complain.
Rowan's going to the box for a cross check, and we're going to have to fight off another 5-on-3. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Looks like Coach Boucher's called a timeout. Let me get everyone together, have a little chat here, Kurt. Make sure everyone keeps their composure here with 5 minutes left.
And I'd remind them to play the puck, play our hockey. Everybody's going for hits out there.
Yeah, I know.
And a lot of physical stuff going on. And it's coming from Rochester too, but we got to play a lot smarter than
we're getting called, you know. Some further discussion over here.
Looks like somebody lost a mouth guard.
Okay.
I saw the ref kind of pick it up with his jersey there.
Speaking of mouth guards, Kurt, let's give a quick shout out to Mental Orthodontics, one of our other team sponsors.
Oh yeah. They used to do our fitted mouth guards all the time, didn't they?
Yeah, what happened to that?
I think they're only doing it for Edina now.
Yeah.
But we certainly did appreciate it.
We'll still give them a shout out, though.
That's right.
And we're going to get a quick icing here, too. I never enjoyed going over there and standing in that line during that mouth guard fitting. But never knew how much I missed it until it wasn't there.
Well, you know what? They were very cheerful. I made it a pretty pleasant experience.
They did.
Like I say, I gotta thank them for that.
Puck held in by the Mustangs, and the shot just goes wide. Boyce chases it down in the far wall. Puck back to the point. Shot deflected in front. Everyone's battling for it. Scotterud makes a nice save. Puck again back out to the point. Low shot.
Yeah.
By Aiden. Boy, he was tracking that thing all the way in. Nice
sure did.
By Scotterud.
Oh, he just smothered it. Love to see that.
Good spacing there by the 3 Storm defenders. Changed it up, and we now have Anderson, Hansen, and Von Aller back out there killing this thing off. Von Aller picks it up and chips it out of the zone, and unfortunately we're going to get an icing. Nice effort by Liam to flip that thing out and try and avoid the icing, but 4:08 left to go in the third. 28 seconds left on the Warrior penalty. Minute 11 left to go on the Forpo penalty. Anderson almost got that one out of the zone and had a lot of room in front of him. Nice. Now able to clear on the far wall. Good job there, Will. Rochester back across the line. Nice turn. Oh. Nice goal there. Wooden holding the side of his helmet. I don't know if he caught a stick to the helmet or something there. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Well, he
Score
doesn't
now
look ready.
3-1. 3-1 with 3:43 left to go. Aiden staying in. Looks like he'll be fine. Anderson now across the line. Fans on a shot. Good job there by Miller to get control of the puck. Sends it back to Anderson, and he'll regroup. Good job there by the Storm to keep the puck in the zone as the clock ticks down on the four-goal penalty here. He's now out of the box, and we're back at full strength. Team Ortiz gets it up to Conlon. Conlon battling for the puck back behind the Rochester net. Still battling, puck set in front. Now picked up by Mosley. Mosley sends it back to Melhoff. Melhoff finally gets it off right on and saved by the Rochester attendee. Good shot there by Tommy.
Yeah, you got some heat on that
Yeah,
one.
he did. 2:22 left to go in the third. 3-1 Storm. Face off back down to the Rochester zone. Good pinch there by Hansen to keep the puck in. Centering pass for Mosley. His shot goes just wide. Puck back out of his zone. Hansen collects. Storm are not able to clear. They finally do, and here comes Franson. Franson down the left side will dump it in, and he'll get a change. Good, smart play there by Henry. Let's keep those fresh legs on the ice right now with 1:40 left to go in the third. Nice move there by number 16 coming to his zone. Regains possession of the puck behind the net. Centering pass is deflected. Goes back out to the point and held in. Boyce now battling with Kutzer in the corner. Picks up the full goal. Kutzer now back to Hansen. His clearing attempt is broken up, and Rochester gets possession of it. And Boyce chips it out back to Kutzer. Play broken up just as he crossed the line, but we're able to hold, and Moyer gets it in front. The shot goes just wide. Foul shot deflected in front. And Rochester clears with 35 seconds left to go in the game. Storm clear as Von Eller takes a check as he brings it in the Rochester zone. Foul gets a shot off. That goes wide. Coming down to just 10 seconds left in this one. Rowan says, I'll get one more slap shot off before this thing ends. And the Storm hold on to win it 3-1. Well, Kurt, 3-1 victory. A lot of pressure and control of the game early on. Probably way too many penalties there. I'm sure we'll have a little chat with coaches and players after this game as they prepare for the second game today.
I think so, and I was also disappointed they kind of let him back in a little bit. I don't know if not sure what that was all about, but all's well that ends well, I guess.
Absolutely. So we'll go back, we'll regroup, get a little lunch, and be ready to go this evening as we take on Duluth.
Indeed. All right.
All right, we'll see you all in a few hours.